Around 2, around 3, around 4, in on net, score!
He cuts in the front.
Awkward play. Big hit by Law.
Away when they needed a damage. And
Now Michigan score!
Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to the PHL Winter Tournament.
hello and welcome everybody, PHL viewers, to the Grand Finals Part 2. The Winter Tournament will come to a close tonight. And as you might have seen in the announcement, the next stream after this will be that draft in January, so mark your calendars and get excited. Time flies.
We were
As
having
we
a
get into this... Oh, go ahead.
we were having a conversation right before the video ended. This is the last time I want to bring it up. The last time we'll see this beautiful winter ring for now with the oversized players, oversized spectators, what I should say. Which some would say we're making Owen look small, apparently, according to some of the Eagles players as they chirped last time. But to segment into that, it's going to be a good series. We've seen a lot of chirping so far and a lot of physical play, and it's just been incredible so far, Katie.
Yeah, absolute cinema, I would say. 2-2 in the best-of-7 series as we get into this first game. And, I mean, so much to say. You kind of had to be there for some of it, but extremely back and forth. Great plays from both teams. And seeing the first presence of the Eagles super squad in Game 3, where they brought out their most dominant victory yet. And look at the starting lineups. It looks like they are starting that super squad, so... No more trying things out. I think they're just throwing everything that they have at barbecue chicken, because you know the Eagles won their first game of the set.
They did.
Lost 2 in a row. It's scary. And I was talking to some of the boys beforehand, and you know, some different feelings. A lot of confidence coming from the camp of the Eagles. Feeling really big on themselves. Obviously, one of the most, if not the winningest team in the regular tournament before this grand final. And Barbecue Chicken being a team that is kind of a wild card at times with their players. A great save from Croc early on, back to back. And, you know, it already is like this in Puck. It just depends on who shows up in those games. But especially with Barbecue Chicken Alert, it really depends on just if they can get their plays going. I think there are few people at all that can stop them. But they have to show up for that. See if that happens as I believe we have our third booth member here. Pikeman, what's up?
Hello, guys. Just getting out of the queue.
You in?
Can you believe that anybody's queuing at this time? This is the grand finals on right now. Oh, I'm missing the pass there, Bagel.
Well, hopefully we get some people watching because a whole bunch of people just got a queue.
Can we shut down Pug servers, please?
Chief,
let's do it.
Take him down. In the corner. Some physicality there. Bagel almost getting an open shot. Still comes away with the puck. Mao's applying a little bit of pressure. Bagel going around. Frog T applying some pressure. Frog T, one of the most impactful defenders for Barbecue Chicken. Alongside Mao's, that duo really been impressing us lately. Mao's, in particular, locking down Jack quite a bit, trying to eliminate that threat, and Frog T just being in the right place at the right time. A few turnovers here and there, but you can't let that distract you from the fact that he's been having excellent games. And for everybody on the Eagles, definitely, I would say a wider spread of, you know, threats and options. They have a pretty deep bag of what they can do and try and pull off if they're feeling it. But obviously, looking at Barbecue Chicken, we're expecting Owen to go for some shots. The Owen and Glenn combo was looking fantastic, and I believe that was game 2 of the night. And, or maybe game 3, but... really could go either way here. I know there's probably a lot of people that are feeling like the Eagles kind of have it tipping in their favor. A lot of comments on the structure of the team, but I think that, you know, Barbecue Chicken Alert is not a team to write off, and they've proven it so far. They went up 2-up in the series, or sorry, 2-1 in the series before it got tied back 2-2. And yeah, so thrilled to kind of see who blinks first in this initial matchup. 0-0 in the first. Just a couple shots traded back and forth as Mouse picks it up in the corner. And any predictions, you guys, for what you're expecting to see here?
You know, after seeing these lineups here, I gotta say I think Eagles are gonna come out swinging for sure. I mean, look at their lineup; they're definitely not showing their weak side for sure. They're coming out with all their in what could consider some of the best players on the server.
Right.
Uh,
Oh, it's Glenn with the play there.
but both teams seems to be pretty even in terms of offensive pressure.
Oh, a great stop by Throckmorton. And speaking of offensive pressure, Bagel with an open break there. Could have easily been the moment that gets the first goal scored in the game, but Throckmorton doing a great job here. And yeah, looking at this stacked lineup for the Eagles, I think there's a good outcome and a bad outcome for them, where the good outcome is obviously they're looking great and working together. But the one little scary element of it is if it's kind of understood by everybody involved that this is their A-team lineup. It's the one that got them the most dominant wins so far. Is Bagel, speaking of dominance, looks for a shot just a little bit wide. But if they don't get this first win, it's gonna, I think, affect their confidence a little bit. They have all their stars out, and if they can't win with them, that's now you're thinking about the mental game there as this puck goes to Owen. Owen looking for a chance here. Gets it across! Glensky almost able to tap it in around Lums, but doesn't quite get the contact. But that's exactly what you have to look out for. That can just pop out of nowhere with this barbecue team as they knock it aside. And, the only thing that it feels like they've been lacking so far, there's been a few open breaks given up by barbecue defense. But Glenn right here with another chance. Looks like there's gaps on both sides.
There it is! Oh my god!
Almost getting through right at the end of the period. And what a start to this game.
That
0-0, but
trickled through and hit the bottom of the post, I believe, on the right side there of Lums. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, I think Glenski or somebody got stuck in the net as well. Just chaos all around. But there you go. That's the exact thing. Is that you're on barbecue? I think trying to shake the confidence.
There it is.
But that confidence is not getting shaken. That is a crisp and clean backdoor pass. Not much Throck can do about that. And that's the threat with the Eagles, that it could come from anybody. Bagel tried a few shots of his own, a few passing plays, and this one goes straight in. The defense not able to catch up. The defense definitely being the biggest flaw so far for Barbecue Chicken Alert.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, guys, this was a classic 1-2 into the back of the goal. We saw yesterday, but instead of Bagel shooting, it was Jack. I mean, that's a play we've seen them do before, so it's so early to leave a man's back so far, all wide open. But hey, you gotta try to score goals too. So
yeah, that's the thing is you're managing risk and reward there, and it stinks to go down 1-0 if you're on Barbecue Chicken Alert, but you have to remember that they've come back from this 0-1 spot before. They're familiar with working from behind sometimes, and I don't doubt that they're gonna get a few more chances to even this one up. But this has to be the wake-up call for their defense if they want to keep themselves in this game, where Throckmorton bailed them out a few times on open breaks from Bagel. This one finally getting through. The defense can't cover the pass, and that keeps happening. There's only so much that your goalie can do. So it really does come down to the teamwork and open communication there on the defense.
that's true. But even with their current lineup on D, I really feel like Owen and Glenski are really gonna show us something special tonight. They've been connecting in all the games we've seen them play in this series. And not to mention that they're up on the leaderboards for total scores and assists. So,
And about those two guys, real quick again, that fostered connection by Gucci, and they're out there playing for him tonight. So we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, dude, playing for Big Eye. But that's the thing is the difference in the offense that we've kind of seen in this series is that the scores and offensive plays from the Eagles are very studied, very crisp and clean, and kind of happen in a very controlled manner. But Barbecue Chicken Alert's able to create that chaos and find these kind of atypical passing situations to catch the team off guard. So it's one team that's trying to play consistently, kind of check all their options, take their time with their decisions, and one team that, in the spur of the moment, can take it from a situation that seems bad for them to a goal. So really can't rule them out until the last buzzer rings. As Owen gets the puck here, tries to send it out in front. Glenn does get a hand on it. Tries to send it Frog T with the double touch. That is absolutely brutal. Bagel now getting the puck. Has a few defenders to get around. Does a through pass. Nobody's marking V.
There we go.
Huge lapse from the defense, but
Great try,
Throckmorton staying there. V not able to get it on target as Jack misses the puck. And again, Barbecue Chicken Alert are bailed out by, a player missing, but also by their goalie. And you just got to think that, these chances keep happening. You just got to have somebody stationed back there taking care of what's going on in the play. High puck dropped. Oh, and almost sneaks it in low. Another chance, but that one goes wide. And again, chaos for Barbecue Chicken Alert. And, the chaos.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that
bat there.
They want to keep it in the offensive end. They want it to be calm in their defensive zone. And they really haven't kind of been able to show us that yet, as that one almost tries to sneak through 5-hole, but Lum's getting the stick in the way. Not opening up those pads.
I think what we're really seeing here is Barbecue Chicken banging at the door of the St. Louis Eagles, and they're breaking it down slowly.
Yeah.
With each hit, I think they're gonna probably score here.
Here we go.
10
Here we go,
shots.
Pike.
Oh, and goes for another. Just barely missing, but you saw that he got the elevation right above the pads. That's the sweet spot. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's aiming for. And Mouse with an incredible bat in the air off the post.
Pikeman, I think you're right, pal.
Shots to 6.
I mean,
oh my
I'm not gonna lie. Lums' heartbeat's got to be way up there.
Yeah, there would be a skid mark in
Here
my
we go again.
after going
Lums! Oh my god.
Lum standing on his head right now. Absolutely nuts what he's getting done. And Owen with another chance.
Oh,
there we go. Has Glenn out back. I cannot believe what I'm watching. This is the most close chances I've seen in succession in a long time. Owen, a great play to get the puck out to his team. And Barbecue Chicken Alert down 1 goal, but double the shots of the St. Louis Eagles in the second period. And they're not giving up yet. They're going for more.
You can see them pressing on that turbo boost. Let's go.
Come on,
Owen
Owen.
again. Goes for it and stopped by
Great
Lums.
save by Lums.
Couldn't quite pick the corner. It's creates an easier save for the goalie, kind of just getting the body in the way and the stick there just in case, but chance after chance as Throckmorton standing in the way, Jack hitting the side of the net there, but just unbelievable.
The end of the period
a few
here.
of the Barbecue Chicken Alert players probably kicking themselves. A few posts that got hit, a double hit there from Frog T. And if this match doesn't end up going their way, I'm sure they're going to be really frustrated about those moments where
just like
they're
that,
just pixels away from tying it up.
Honestly, just like that, guys, in that little sequence, Barbecue Chicken now double their shots, more than double. Shots are 13-6 here.
Knock, knock, guys. Knock, knock.
That door is going to break down any second now. It feels like Lum's doing everything he can, but there's only so much a goalie can do if the chances keep piling up. And now, the St. Louis Eagles have to keep their composure, still up 1 goal, but like I said, any given moment, Glenn out in front of the puck.
Great findings!
Oh, and brings it!
There we go.
Just a matter of time. I had no doubt in my mind that soon enough a goal would go in for Barbecue Chicken Alert. And just like that, Owen, the man himself, first overall pick in the second season draft, Wonder Boy, sneaks it past Lum's high stick side, and Lums can't quite get the stick in the way, and we are tied up in Game 5.
Listen, we said at the beginning, Owen and Glinsky, they got that connection, guys. I mean, we just saw it right there, live stream.
Yeah, I mean, that whole team, you see it going around, Mao's finding the bat, Frog T had that chance, almost went in, but it was a double hit, rotating back for their guys. And just dominant from Barbecue Chicken Alert. And I would be shook right now if I was on the Eagles. It's still tied, but I mean, it felt dominant for them at the start of the game. But Barbecue Chicken Alert have woken up, and they are looking scary.
Yeah, the Eagles putting their God Squad out here, and it's tied, and they're getting totally dominated in shots here. You gotta wonder, Katie, what they're thinking.
Yeah, I think it's what I hope they're thinking and what I hope their mindset is just not letting it phase you. You don't think about the last play, you just think about the next play. As Bagel goes for it, almost gets that next play through, and easily could have taken them up 1. That one going towards the post, Throck getting in the way as well. And you can't let it phase you. If you trust
Exactly.
in yourself that you're the better team, you just got to have faith in that and act accordingly. But this has been absolutely dominant. I would, my mental's not perfect. If I was on the St. Louis Eagles, I would be shaking a little bit. But it's time to see if these pro players out on the ice.
And on the other side, for barbecue chicken, the one player that's really got to lock in right now is Throck. And we know he can do
Oh
it. He's a
yeah.
great goalie, but he's got to get these saves here. His team's doing great in front of him.
Well, listen, I
Yeah.
think the St. Louis Eagles right now, they got to feel dangerous. They got to want that goal. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
gonna have to drive for it if they're gonna want to score again. And I think they can. I mean, we're seeing it right now.
Yeah.
They're keeping it in their zone more.
Yeah, and kind of the downside of that confidence that comes from some of the players in the Eagles. I know Jack was feeling really good about his team lineup as you should with a team like this, but it's kind of like you get into the situation, and from my interpretation, at the very least, the players might feel a little bit different. But it feels like the Eagles have everything to lose,
They
and
do.
the barbecue chicken have everything to win. Where they've kind of ruled out, it's like, oh, if we lose, they have a great team, but they're just going out there to put on a good show. And I feel like that reduces some of the nerves. You're just there to have some good games, see if you can do it. But the Eagles have been pretty confident in themselves so far and doing so well that it kind of creates more stakes there for you. As Mouse picks up behind the net, some back and forth here. Play slowing down just a little bit. A few chances did arrive for the St. Louis Eagles as Bagel tries to find another. Owen closes in. Bagel goes around the net, tries to wrap it in, but Throck dialed in and in the way. And there's some comments in here saying that Lums got lucky on a few of those chances. Lums has been playing out of his mind, but a few of those, I would say there's not much he could do about it, but they do hit the post, so,
The
that's
greatest.
kind of what goaltending is. It's a mix of luck and skill.
The greatest goalie games are the ones where you make incredible saves and you have incredible luck as well. You need both.
Exactly. And Lums has
That's
had
how it
that
is.
so far. One shot in on 15 of them. It's not too shabby. As Glenn, a little
What
bit
a
of
move.
open space here, tries to sneak it in. Lums doing a fantastic job. Good note from Crowbar in the chat as well. Pointing out the numbers don't mean too much, but if you've been watching, and we have, there have been more chances coming from the Eagles that were just a little bit off that Throck, was there for, but didn't have to save. As Frog T goes for the chance, a great stick save. Which does mean the game is a little bit more balanced than the numbers would show. But I would say I still tip it a little bit in favor of Barbecue Chicken Alert with how scary their chances have looked. As Frog T in his own zone tries to find a pass up ice. He does. Tries to get to Glenn. Not quite tape to tape, but Glenn does keep it. Tries to get out in front, but stripped of the puck. Ends up getting it to Owen, but Owen just kind of tips the top of it. Not able to get a good hit for a shot on net. But a great look for them as well. That chemistry. I was trying to think of a pun way to say like Glenn and like Glennistry. I don't know, but it's there. They have it. As Owen just sends it up and high. 8 seconds left. Seeing if he can get the puck to Glenn. Tips it out in front. It's a little bit awkward, but Lums' stick has been on fire tonight.
Absolutely.
Man, I gotta say, guys, after that period, I think both teams look a little exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. Both seemed like they've tried to put their best foot forward and nothing came of it. So I think they're gonna have to come up with a strategy here.
Yeah.
We might see an executed play perhaps as well.
Yeah, and I do think that there's been a few nice shots here and there in return from the St. Louis Eagles, but no, really dominant showings like we've seen from them before, where right now they're getting the one chance, the play kind of fizzles out. Bagel looks for the shot, save to the side. Last night, we saw a lot of times their success came from they got the shot, they recuperated the puck, and they went for it again like they did now, which they need to get some more of going and keeping those plays going longer instead of, you get your one chance, you get your shot, and you lose the puck. You need to keep those plays extended like Barbecue Chicken Alert have done. It wears down that endurance. It takes a lot of focus to keep up with it for that long. And if you're just getting a shot here, a little bit of time off, a shot there, it's not going to have as much of an impact as that barrage that we've seen.
I gotta say though, we're gonna have to see someone carry that puck up the ice for sure. I mean, from both sides, it looks like they're go for those
playing
long
it
passes.
safe.
Yeah.
Nice pass to Bagel here. Bagel looking for a chance.
Here we go.
Tries to get it across. Mouse
Great
defending
defense.
that one. Owen pushing up with Demidov. Demidov gives up on the play, doesn't even try to get the 50. And Owen has a little bit of space, sends it up and over, trying to find Glensky. V can't swat it out of the air. Glensky does get it. Rims around. Owen chipping the puck up. Can he keep it? Tries to send it again, but looks like Jack and Bagel do strip him of it and go for the counterattack as we are in our first overtime, 3 minutes 35 seconds left. And Bagel looking for another chance. Sends it back.
Right,
looks
save.
for it. Throw. Just
Incredible.
doing everything for this team right now. It's not hard to save shots from these guys, and Throck has been doing a fantastic job of it.
Did you mean it's not hard or not easy, Katie?
It's not easy.
Not easy. I was like,
Well, it's not hard if you're a talented goaltender such as myself, maybe, but...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just joshing. Another shot on net there. Glenn out back, tries to get it. Demi sends the puck down. If I misspeak at any moment, it's probably because I'm probably going to be really sick tomorrow. I'm still waiting to see that, see how that one pans out as Demidov picks up the puck. Tries to get the puck down ice, gets it to Jack. Nice pass there, but just a weak shot, probably a missed pass. It's not much of a chance for them as Demidov chips into the corner. But these plays slowing down a little bit, giving the BBQ Chicken Alert time to catch up to the players. Bagel tries to weave through, but Owen strips the puck off him. Owen, some nice smooth dekes there, sends it back to a teammate. Frog T's going to be the one to pick that up. Curls back, looks for the pass.
A breath of fresh air just came into BBQ Chicken's tail.
I know we saw dekes, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We saw a counterattack. It's looking good from them as Demi in.
There it is.
Takes game 5. Overtime win. Throck doing what he can, but that last one just goes through. Demi finds the open chance and takes it. And we are officially 3-2 in the series. This next game will be the very last one we see of the year. As one more win now means a gold medal in the winter tournament for the St. Louis Eagles, and it is now or never for the BBQ Chicken Alert.
I gotta say, they executed that flawlessly there. I mean, that was incredible.
So clean.
Just right in front of the goal, bang. You're done. The goalie can't save that. I mean, a pro player at this level, like he's going left or he's going right, and you have a 50-50.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, and again, it's the element of goaltending. We can control how much luck is involved, but there's still that little element of luck no matter how hard you try.
Right.
And Throckmorton just getting beat on that one. Can't fault him for it. A legendary game from both goalies. Lums and his posts having a generational performance. And, we saw that barrage out of BBQ Chicken Alert, and it seemed to slow down a little bit. It's like that lightning in a bottle and seeing if they can just bring it out again. Because that's what they'll need. They'll need to do that a little bit more often if they want to win this next game and keep themselves going to a game 7.
It's a big moral test. I want to say real quick, moral test for the BBQ Chicken. It's kind of a heartbreaking loss in my opinion, and this is it. This is where they got to lock in. We don't get to see these types of series very often in PHL. A 7-game series and a close one. So this is kind of a delicacy for everyone. It's a huge chance for both teams to take it home here.
Yeah, and after that game, there's can't fault either of them for how they're performing. Just both doing fantastic things.
Well, listen, guys. Honestly, from these teams in this next game, it's do or die. You gotta leave everything on the ice, and may the best skater win. And I hope BBQ Chicken win because I want to keep watching.
I want to get.
I'm loving this.
This is the best puck I've watched in months.
It's maybe one of the greatest series ever. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, the back and forth just really.
Right.
And as we saw last night, BBQ Chicken Alert did lose that first game. They won the next 2, so I wonder, they have the ability to shift the momentum like that. It was also an overtime loss, I believe, in the first game. So, you can't ever rule them out. With the players they have on their team, the goalie they have on their team, I think it's far from over for them. But like you guys said, it's do or die right now. It's not about what you could have done in the game. It's about what you are going to do in this game right now.
Absolutely.
I think if the defense ramps up and we'll possibly see some of those players move up. And I gotta say, one of the players to watch out for there on the Eagles is V, because he can just left right through your team and it's like slicing through Swiss cheese. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're saying somebody taking a number 2?
They always are.
Reason.
The St. Louis Eagles demanding for the subs to come in. We haven't seen Richard P yet, to be honest. That's one player I was
I'm
eager
waiting
to
to see
see
him.
here. Don't know if he's here
He's
tonight.
been on the ice. Fang subbing from Japan.
Now, I'm just curious before we get started. Did we have a shout out to Gucci one more time today?
We didn't have the video playing, but there was, you know, he's in our hearts.
Oh, yeah.
In our hearts, in our minds.
And some chirping back and forth. I know you guys can't see it, but some contentious things going on in the game right now. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of review later, but
Listen,
we're
everyone
gearing up for
loves everyone loves Yo Mama jokes. Come on.
Speaking of players, though, a new goalie stepping in for the first time tonight here, Katie.
Is this Rogue?
It is the Rogue.
Oh, we do have Rogue stepping in.
What a deep goalie duo, honestly. Lums having that performance
Unreal.
and the performances he's had so far in these playoffs, and then Rogue steps on for the next game. Are you kidding? I mean, that is insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lums, who kind of comes across as you know, he's a goalie that's fantastic, but still growing and in development as well.
Yeah.
And who did such a good job there. And so that was the A team with Lums, and the A team with Rogue now. I'm expecting kind of a similar, just lockdown approach. And interested to see the little differences that we'll see from Rogue. Maybe even, you know, the more experience you build up, you get a little bit better at continuing the play, passing to your teammates, how you play the puck, etc. So interesting to see if that changes their dynamic at all.
Yeah, and Katie, I know we had that conversation before the game off the mics about the depth and, you know, how it's going to be with goalies in Season 3, and Lums is just a primary example of that. You never know what's going to happen.
Put them on your draft boards.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot of fantastic goalies out there right now. You know, Crowbar's been the one that's talked about it so much, but it's an easy position to start. You get a lot of people going into there.
Absolutely.
But you know, there's been a lot of people that have built past that and proven themselves. And looks like we are in Game 6. Frog T with the puck now. Fights for it. Loses it to Bagel. Bagel off the wall. Looks for a chance, but tipped off of Frog T's stick as Jack goes for it now. Close off. Mouse and Jack, the combo that we keep seeing. Mouse locking him down. Jack breaking past him here and there. As Glenn not able to get it through. Bagel finding that chance, trying to curl in. Sends it across, but Jack is not there in time. Demidov picking up the puck now, but stripped away by Owen. Owen doing a fantastic job of stepping in on defense for the team, rotating back there. As Glenn goes up to pressure Demidov here. Yeah, Mao's Island Prince says in chat, as he likes to say. Jack on the boards to V. V taking his time, looking for the open chance. Jack going for the scoop there. I like that back and forth, but doesn't get on net that time. Demidov gets around Mao's, looks to deke again, but misses the net. And Jack is able to pick it up. They are extending these plays. This is when it gets really dangerous. For BBQ is when the Eagles are able to continue those plays and keep getting good looks, because if they kind of establish themselves in your zone, they get more comfortable. They have a lot of plays they're really familiar with, finding those open spots. And you see a lot of them, V, Jack, doing that little pause, just holding the puck, looking at the map, looking at your players, and seeing what you can get done. And the more time they have to do that, the worse it is for you. V now again taking his time to Jack. Mouse and Throckmorton team up to strip the puck off of him, but Demi right there to pick it back up, sends it across to V, trying to get a bat there, but not the perfect placement. That one's going to get sent down ice to Rogue. Like I was talking about, the plays you see from Rogue, you get a tape-to-tape pass like that to Bagel is, it's, again, I kind of see it as like the second layer of goaltending, is those things beyond just getting the saves that Rogue is able to contribute to the team. Oh my god! Great catch by Throck, controlling the puck. He himself doing the same, getting the stick on it, catching it perfectly, and then sending it to a teammate as Glenn on the counterattack almost gets it just off the post, I believe. And Glenn's worst enemy, I've seen him in different series facing the same situation again and again. It's just him and the post have this strange and troubled history. As V, again, taking his time. You know, they're a very methodical team. They really think about their plays. They discuss them a lot. They review their tape and everything. So if you give them that time, that's the scariest they get. Bagel almost getting
What
on
a
that jet.
save.
And not even the shot, but Jack immediately coming around the net back door. It's timed perfectly as Bagel goes for another chance here. And they just have this great, just full team chemistry. It's not those like, back-to-back passes like Glenn and Owen, but it's the kind of the whole rotations that they have just feel when they're on very powerful as Throck gets a wonderful save off of that shot from Jack, trying to go up and wide above the pads, but Throck gets the body in the way as Glenn tries to get the counterattack going, and it's been looking a little bit lopsided in favor of the Eagles right now. They're looking really confident. They're taking their time. And I just think the barbecue chicken have to find their footing here and set the pace, not let the Eagles control it. As V goes for another chance here out in front. Ends up going behind the net. Mouse has the puck, has Glenn deep. Gonna look for him, sends it up in the air. Demi taps the stick, but Glenn able to get a touch on it as well. Looks for his options, tries to fight through it, but Demi bodies him out. And real back and forth here in the O-zone. As Glenn again in the corner.
What I'm seeing right now, each team is taking their turn when they get that puck. The determining factor here is going to be who's going to be able to strip that puck off the other team with more effectively. Both have the capabilities to keep possession of that puck for a long time, and the longer they have it, the more they might score.
Yeah, it's a real tense back and forth where it's, it just builds up more and more the longer they have the puck, finding those passes. And like you said, they have fantastic control as Bagel almost snipes it right there, just giving the net a haircut. But great puck control and, great rotations from the team. And yeah, it's 0-0. It's in a, series-defining game for both teams. And, every play just feels so important that you want to give it the highest amount of effort as Bagel almost there to tap it in. Doesn't quite get it.
What a
chaos out in front. And it is looking dire for Barbecue Chicken Alert off of these chances from the Eagles. Time and time again, they're getting chances with plenty of time leading up into them to give their teammates room to form around the play and keep the play extended. And we've seen a lot of that and not a lot of cohesive plays from Barbecue Chicken Alert where you got to take a breather and just get yourself locked back into this game. Again, still 0-0, but it just like it was only a matter of time for Barbecue Chicken to get their goal last game. It feels like only a matter of time if this continues before the St. Louis Eagles are going to get the first goal of this game. Barbecue Chicken racing against the clock to be the ones to get it first instead.
Oh, Feast cutting them up there. Great recovery, though.
And Mao's there chasing the puck right behind Bagel. Sticks almost intertwined at that point. Bagel with a few dekes there. Taking his time, still in the center ice, has a few defenders on him, but knows where the open space is, tries to get it to Jack, but Glenn clamps him down, and Mouse chips it down ice, trying to get that perfect toss to Owen. Owen rotated just the other way. A lot of coverage there, hard to keep track of the puck. As Demidov sends it down and in.
Looks like Mouse get there!
And if you hear any bias from the casters right now, I would say it's because we're not rooting for one team in particular, but we're rooting for a Game 7.
Oh, yeah.
As I always do, a Game 5, a Game 7. Someone said in chat, why is the puck Chief Keef's PFT?
Oh, it is. Oh, wait.
As Owen has a chance, the goalie's out of position, but just can't quite get through.
That's why these guys are so good at shooting today. God.
What do you mean, guys? It was always this all along.
And Mao's all alone against the two skaters, but they do send it just towards the goalie, not taking their time with the play, and Throck able to get a clear there. Bagel looking for his options. Pass does get closed off, though, as Mao's goes for clear down the ice. Through Demi, Glenn trying to get in time. Demi getting the body in the way, and V does come away with this one. 3 minutes left in the second period. Still pretty askew in favor of the St. Louis Eagles, shots-wise and just possession-wise, but again, it doesn't matter until the goal goes in, and Jack goes for it, but Throckmorton
That's his spot, guys, I gotta say.
at the most important time for this team, not phased at all, gets in the way.
Unbelievable
He has been
save.
stunning.
I mean, the way Jack places himself there to shoot, he keeps the goalie guessing, and Throck just a great reactionary saves. Jack could shoot that anywhere. Throck somehow gets a piece of that.
Yeah, that lateral movement is really killer, and again, it brings in more of that guessing game, that chance, that luck that you have to manage as a goalie, where you have to put yourself in a high percentage spot, read the play as well as you can, and Throckmorton does so and gets rewarded for it. But Jack, with more open space here, Throck can't get there in time, low and wide. And it felt like a matter of time before it happened, but the first goal does hit the net for the St. Louis Eagles off of an incredible tap out of the air by Demidov off of that frog tee clear, and Jack perfectly capitalizing on it, not hesitating for a second, takes it to the net and brings it home.
I mean, that forechecking ability of the offensive team there, and I mean, even including the two defensive players, they can do it all. Up or down the ice, they're going to try to get that puck, and as you can see there, he got that, and his teammate was right in the spot they were supposed to be, and he picked it up, and, you know, from that distance, good luck.
And kind of what's in my mind now is you're down a goal, you're getting towards the end of the second period. There's going to be a point in which it clicks as Jack goes for another pass there. Absolutely ridiculous teamwork from them. Bagel there for the pass, but the pass does get closed off. There's going to be a point in time where it clicks. Oh, and going for an insane shot. Barely saved by Rogue. Rogue doing a fantastic job. I thought that could have been it. But as time ticks down, you could see maybe even Throck pushing up his goalie, Throck going on skater, pulling the goalie. But whether it be that or just the mindset, it's going to get to a certain point where you just have to throw caution to the wind and say, we're either going to go crazy and get a goal here, or we're going to get punished for it and go home. And you're going to have to accept that if you're down 1 goal. Throck with another save. He is unbelievable tonight.
Massive
he's getting my gold star so far. As Bagel keeps the puck, looks for another chance, goes around.
Unbelievable.
Defense helps him out. Jack now tries to get it through, but Glenn lays down the body, pushes him off the puck. Yeah, and Chatter's saying this game is over without Throck. I agree wholeheartedly. We saw him struggling some of the games earlier against some of the shots he was facing, but in the game where it matters the most,
God!
I cannot believe it did not go in.
Was that a rogue or the post or both?
That was supposed to go in.
I don't know what stopped it, but it, from my perspective on the camera, it looked destined to go in. And Demidov.
Oh man, that is something else.
That is brutal.
An essential goal for the St. Louis Eagles, sending Barbecue Chicken Alert down to 3 shots and 0 goals for Barbecue Chicken Alert. It's looking scary. Some GGs in the chat, and I would say now it is. We're approaching that throw caution to the wind territory. Just try things out, see if you can find a hole, and most importantly, don't ease off the gas.
Right.
If you're gonna take a loss here, you're gonna risk the loss even. You don't look bad. You want to look like you're trying hard the whole time, and with these guys, I'm expecting them to. Mao's being an extremely hard worker, extremely focused guy when he sets his mind to it. I think he's gonna play to the buzzer. And looking for some time now. Girls run back as the period ends. 5 minutes to get back in for Barbecue.
You gotta think about that speech that you're about to give to your team.
Yeah, this is the moment.
You guys, listen. You gotta take that dagger out of your back, and you gotta stab twice. Come on, stab twice.
Blackman, you should be a captain in season 3, man. I'm just saying.
Season 3.
Come on, man.
And while we have all you guys tapped in here, remember to sign up for Season 3 if you're watching. If you love playing Puck, if you play Puck in NA, sign up for the PHL. You can use every sign-up we can get. Love building league as big as we can get it. And Guy, if you're watching, you know what you got to do.
Get in here.
Jack at center ice keeps the puck. Owen tries to strip it off him. Jack sends it into his own zone. Comfortable to waste time knowing they're up 2.
So goal number 2 goes to Demidov, and primary assist, Katie gets to it again. Just like last night, Rogue. He's got it.
Oh, incredible. And again, the second layer goaltending, Rogue being a playmaker as well, being part of it. But Demidov looking stunning right now. Yeah. Where kind of some previous games, was taking some time to figure out the shooting, the passing. I remember playing some pugs with him. He was feeling bad about his accuracy, but whatever he changed, it has worked for him. I love
the idea.
Tries to get on net. Rogue gets the stick on it as well. Glenn in the corner. Still plenty of time, plenty of game left. Mouse getting his stick on the puck, but can't quite keep control of it. The one-man back, kind of what you expect when you're down this much. Frog T fighting V for the puck does come away with it, but every second matters here. There's only so much you can do in a certain allotted amount of time, and BBQ Chicken Alert have to make the most of it if they want to stay in it. Glensky going into the zone.
Guys, let this be the greatest hockey you've ever played. Or this is the last time we're going to play on this mod pack, so leave it all out there, guys, for real. Next season, bot ain't going to be there, so let's see it.
Last stream of the year. Last possible game of the tournament. And, you know, this is defining what Puck was up until Season 3. And these teams have been going out and consistently showing us some of the best Puck we've seen. Glenn now carrying it into the zone, has a few defenders to get past, tries to get it through, but the defense closes him out, smothering the play there. Demidov on the counterattack. Frog T tries to get in the way of the passing lane. Demi goes for the shot and it's wiped away by Throckmorton.
Unbelievable.
Again, 2 goals have gone in, but nobody on the ice is working harder than Throckmorton is right now. Frog T in the corner. Gentle tap up to Owen. Owen keeps the puck, goes for a few deeks, has a lane here. Demidov catching up, tries to get a pass across, but Demidov perfectly intercepting the passing lane. And Demidov just doing so much for the team here. Rogue doing a great job of keeping things calm in the back end, but Demi, you know, stepping up where Bagel had some goals in the earlier games. He had some goals yesterday, but today and right now and in this game, Demidov has been the one getting these goals scored and the one that is running the game for St. Louis Eagles right now.
I mean, honestly, Barbecue Chicken has to execute flawlessly for the next 2 minutes. You got to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I promise you, there's the promised land for you out there.
And yeah, some chatters saying what we're thinking is got to throw caution to wind, go up there. It's hard to get through the defense. It's hard to kind of find any options with how they're playing, but you just got to do anything you can. Out! Run! Stop! Glenn almost getting the one-timer. I thought it was going in, but it just doesn't quite. And that seems to be the recurring theme for Barbecue Chicken. Like, they've been at the edge of getting these goals pixels away, just a breath away from getting more goals in. But it's about what actually happens, and those goals haven't gone in, and it is still 2-0. A minute and 18 left in the third period of Game 6. 3-2 in favor of the St. Louis Eagles so far. Is this it? No! Misses Glenn. Frog T behind. Tries to keep the puck in the zone, but can't keep it. All these lanes being closed out by the St. Louis Eagles. Glenn in hero mode. Looks for it. Side of the net again.
I'm shedding tears.
Minute left, guys.
1 minute. Jack to Bagel. Bagel pushes up on it. Knows that he can take his time. He's not feeling much pressure right now. Drops pass to Jack. They fight him for it, though. Glenn pushing up on it.
They
Jack
need a break
just
here.
getting there in time. And brutal time-wasting techniques from the St. Louis Eagles.
Jack,
Every second that passes is agony.
Texas Donut lives on.
Frog T turning over the puck. Owen trying to get the counterattack going. 25 seconds. Tries to tap it through.
Oh, that's brutal.
At every chance, the St. Louis Eagles have just found a way to stop this barbecue offense.
He's just going to
keep
throw it
the
around.
Play controlled, the pace controlled, the way that they want it. And it looks like this is going to be a tournament victory for the St. Louis Eagles. An incredibly strong team.
Yeah.
Facing the one team that I believe that really could have done it. Mouse is going to get credit for the goal there.
Hey, listen, that's a stat right there.
That's a stat.
Yes, it is.
Can you believe that this game ended with just a 1-goal differential?
Wow. What a close contest.
Incredibly close contest. Everybody playing fantastic. Some vitriol in the all chat. As I'm sure if you have any access to any of the tournament channels, I would direct your eyes there and grab some popcorn because I don't think this fight is quite over. But for us on the stream, it is. A wonderful year of Puck with you guys. A wonderful tournament. Everybody just playing out of their minds. Some of my favorite plays that I've seen in Puck and my favorite series that I've cast. What a way to end the tournament and end of the year for the PHL. Remember, get your signups in. Get your Renport Pale Ales. Drink your Next Shift Cola.
Oh, yeah.
Donate to the PHL. Help keep our servers up. keep an eye. We have a lot of fascinating and really cool projects coming up, and just a lot of great things in the work. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And any final words from you, Pikmin and Log?
I love this. I love this game, guys. And honestly, what a great series from both teams. I mean, the whole story plot for Barbecue Chicken to come back and play in the finals against the team that knocked them out in the original semifinal game.
Absolutely, as the
They're
players
coming. They're
posing for
coming
a
back.
photo.
They're coming back.
Oh, looks like they're coming. Yeah, let's get a good screen cap here, Log. Oh, now that is perfect, isn't it?
No, they gotta go back.
Oh, the stream got a screen cap, I'm sure.
Yeah,
But
What a great team,
I mean,
honestly. St. Louis
yeah.
Eagles, they executed flawlessly at every point during the series. I mean, Bagel, Jack, V, Rogue, Keys, Lums. I mean, we saw them all. Yo, Dead Guy. We saw them all play,
Yeah.
and victories for all of them.
Yeah, and I think I want to get a quick word in about that where, people might have something to say about the lineup of the St. Louis Eagles, but credit to them. Part of the intention behind the tournament was to bridge the gap between the divisions a little bit, get everybody involved, and elevate some of those standout players that are at the prospect level, the contender level. And we saw it here. Yo Dead Guy getting an amazing one-timer goal, a few other really good looks, doing a fantastic job in the earlier games in the set. And the same with the players on the Barbecue Chicken Alert. And for every team that played, I mean, I think it was just a great idea. Shout out to Ren for helping set all of this up. Thank you for everybody on the servers, the players, the broadcasters. But I think it's been something that's been so great for the league is to kind of blend those different divisions together and show what they can all kind of do as a team. And what a spectacular event. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of it.
Do you think we can bring up the captain of the team here to say a few words?
Oh,
if he wants to.
We'll have to promise not to cuss.
Make him sign the waiver.
But I'll ping. I'll ping Jack here. I know he's been for semi. There we go. Jack.
There he is.
Yep.
Hello.
Captain of the St. Louis Eagles. Huge win for you guys. And just kind of what's going through your head right now, bringing home this tournament?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad it's over. It's been a while. It's I don't want to sound too ego-y or too confident or anything, but I kind of didn't really have any doubts in this group of guys. I didn't. It was kind of a matter of how long it would take rather than like if we could do it in my eyes. And I think there's easily no other team that I would want to be a part of.
Yeah, happy for you. And I know you're saying you're a little bit, glad to have it over with. But I do think, the viewers and everyone, I think watching it, it was a closer series than I expected. Was it closer than you expected?
No, purely because we put a lot of subs in other games throughout the tournament and didn't get the best results in those games. And I wasn't very concerned with the first few games of the series dropping a couple. That was something I was willing to do just so I could try and get everybody 2 games played. I know the minimum's 1, but I kind of I felt like we were not giving them the best opportunities to play.
Yeah, I think that's a nice aspect that you guys have done is kind of bringing subs into the game.
Yeah, that kind of went down the drain when we went down 2-1 because I was like, all right, I don't really care. I just kind of want to tie the series and then we can win tomorrow.
All right, well, yeah, some confidence there, and you guys looked pretty consistent out there, especially once you pulled out that starting lineup. But I do appreciate. I mean, it was a really good series back and forth. I think both teams really had some standout moments. And you want to give a quick shout to Throck there, doing a pretty fantastic job in that final game.
Yeah, honestly, I want to shout out everyone on their team. They were dealt a very tough hand to play with, and missing all their subs, one of them retiring, and then their starters really stepped up and put on a good performance against us. So I want to give a shout out to Owen, future first overall pick again, and we'll see where the road takes us in season 3.
Yeah, speaking of where the road takes you, is it true the rumors that you're looking to captain a team going into the 3rd season?
Yeah, I'm the current goal is to bring the Eagles back for the Pro Division.
All right, I like it. I like it. And well, while you're on this platform, there's a good amount of viewers here. I will also say Bluesky says you have an EIS game soon to lock in, but any standout players you want to name that you're looking forward to hoping to see a sign up from this next season?
Is Jack on the Goblins?
I would cut out a kidney and sell it on the black market to see guys sign up.
Yeah.
I would love to have Guy with us. I know some people have other concerns with their availability and playing time, but I think Guy is a stand-up guy, no pun intended. And I also would love for the opportunity to maybe play with Dolphin on a future team.
Yeah, what a teammate. I mean, he was on my team in season 1. I had a fantastic time. Super great guy, and he continues to be a great educator. But that's kind of the thing that you kind of had me thinking when you were talking about going to season 3, and some people a little bit lower sign-ups availability, kind of what people are able to set aside time for. But going into season 3, I was talking to Log about this before the stream, but it's been really exciting. We've seen Ren step up as commissioner for the PHL, and there's been a lot of positive change, a lot of moving parts, and if you haven't been paying attention, there's been great things going on. I think season 3 is stacking up to be a really fun season, and just more and more things kind of being built to make every part of the experience better. So really thrilled for it. I appreciate everybody kind of tapping in for the stream. And any final words, Jack, that you want to share with us?
I mean, it's kind of a Mickey Mouse ring, but I'll say I've won 3 now.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. 3rd PHL chip for Jack 2K. Where will he go?
I'm gonna say 2.5.
No, I love these guys. Best of luck to everybody that was a part of this team. I want to see them do good things in season 3.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack. And go get that EIS game dub.
Gift drop.
And some blasé confidence from the captain there, but I do think that'll be the one thing that'll keep some a little asterisk for some people in the series is that starting lineup. But they played to what they were allowed to do. They got a fantastic team. They did play their subs in the final series, but I think putting that final team together, it's hard to get a lineup as good as that. And like Jack said, with the setbacks that the Barbie Chicken Alert have had, a fantastic showing from them, making it a 4-2 spread in the final set. I mean, so fun to watch, so fun to cast. And I think Barbie Chicken Alert played as well as they could have in this situation and didn't quite pull through with it, but they were part of a fantastic series. Jack says, any other interviews?
We could interview captain of the barbecue chicken.
I would be down for that. I would. It'd be cool to hear from Demi, but I would also love to hear from Owen. Or I don't think it'll be safe to bring Mouse on the stream, or maybe
It has been before.
That's your best decision. It's your best decision.
Actually, I would be down to get Mouse on here. But Log, I might need somebody's help with getting somebody in the call.
If he wants to, I have a scrim in 5, but if he would like to come on, we can.
Oh no! If the time is ticking down, Mouse has actually said all he needs to say in PHL general chat. If you want to tab over there and see.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it to that for just to be safe.
They are saying Frog T is available, but he.
Yeah. No.
I don't think after some of his actions we're gonna get him in the broadcast booth. Sorry to Barbecue Chicken Alert, but love you guys. Thank you for playing in the games. Great job showing up, and I think this is gonna be a good night from us.
Yep, and it's kind of sad a little bit, just a bit, but we'll be back. It's coming sooner than you realize. It's coming really fast. Season 3, The draft will be first week of January, I believe. January 5th.
Soon.
Yep. We'll be ready for y'all. So hop in those pugs and get grinding. And from PHL Network, this is Pikeman Katie and myself, Log. We are signing out.
Peace.
Bye. Bye.